This week there were 3 book signings for Hope in the Mail, but what took most of my time was doing the Santa Barbara County Education Office's Author Go Round. It was their golden anniversary. It's been 50 years of doing this program. This was unique in that it was located at the district office in Santa Barbara, and they bussed in kids from all over the county. And it's called Author Go Round because there are 4 authors, and they set it up like a carousel. Each author has a little section, and it's up to the author to decorate their section. And I'm really terrible at that. Not very arty. And so before this program, I thought what I would do is get these posters made for all my standalone books, one for Hope in the Mail because it's brand new, one for all the Sammy Keys books, and one for Shredder Man and the spin-off series, The Gecko and Sticky. It worked out really well. I also got some fairy lights up, and it kind of made my booth look nice. For someone who doesn't do art, it was an easy way to decorate a space. So in Author Go Round, what happens is, in the morning, the kids start filing in, and they're given one of these Author Go Round books. And inside the books, there's information on the 4 different authors that are there, and they each have an autograph page. The kids go around to each of the 4 stations, and they get an autograph from the author, and all the authors also give them stuff. These were kids from 5th grade through 8th grade. At a certain time, the director would say, okay, it's time for everybody to sit down. So they'd all sit in rows, and then each of the authors would get up and give a 15-minute presentation. This year, the theme was finding the stories inside you, encouraging young people to write their story. So each author got 15 minutes, and then after the 15 minutes, we each went to our stations, and then we gave another 15-minute presentation or a Q&A, depending on what the author did. I did a little presentation where I explained to the kids about Sammy Keys 1 got rejected, Sammy Keys 2 got rejected, Sammy Keys 3 got rejected, Sammy Keys 4 got rejected, and then all at once I had 4 books accepted. And my whole point to the kids was, if I could have a full-time job and 2 little kids and write a book by taking an hour each morning and devoting it to my writing, imagine what they could do with an hour a day if they turned off their screen devices and devoted themselves to something they really want to do or become. So dream big, work hard, don't give up. That's my thing. So I would talk to these kids for 15 minutes, the little carousel music would come on, and then they would go around to the next station, talk to another author, and so on until all 4 authors had been visited. And then at the end, everybody gathers together, and they have prizes given out to people who had done the activities in between these things. There's activities for the kids to do, and so they would get a book or a t-shirt or something like that, and then it was time for them to go. And then we authors collapsed, and the next day we got up and did it all over again. So we did that 5 days in a row. We saw about 200 kids a day. It was a really positive experience for the kids and also for us. I just love being in contact with my peeps, and just hearing kids be so excited about Sammy Keys, because a lot of the kids that came were from Santa Maria, and they know that Sammy is set in a fictionalized Santa Maria, Santa Martina. So they just love this series over there. And it was just fun. I mean, they give you stuff too, like this girl drew this coyote. She had read Wild Bird, and she drew this coyote, which I just think is awesome. So they come and they give you little notes or little gifts, and it's just so nice to be around kids. I really appreciate that you checked in. Remember to keep hope in the mail for yourself, and put some happiness in the mail for somebody else. And I'll see you next week. Just for the record, the one thing I had absolutely nothing to do with were the big heads. All the authors, they made big heads for us. We do not have big heads.